Alright everybody, welcome back. We are at the foot of the high wall. So that's the bonfire. Last episode we had just beat Vort and we were up there. So now we're down here and we are ready to continue. Feel free to go spend your souls. We got a bonfire right ahead, so nothing to worry about. Make sure you head over here and grab this item right here. And then it's time to head down. This area has a bunch of dogs. Fortunately, they are distracted, and this is one of the really few areas in Dark Souls where aggression is super useful, because most enemies die really quickly, and your biggest concern is getting swarmed, so you want to kind of kill everything before it can kill you. So, oh boy. Big thing about Dark Souls is, never let yourself start to feel rushed. You can always just kind of casually walk towards stuff, and that's really moving fast enough for this game. So once you've cleared everything out, oh boy, there we go. Make sure you go ahead and put on firebomb. And we have 2 more dogs behind this downed cart. So I like to just walk around the corner of it, and then once I've gotten on, always lock onto the left one and firebomb. 2 firebombs kills them both. Grab your alluring skulls, and then we are going to go get our first NPC. Or I guess second, because we already got Grey Rat. Good old Yol. So accept his service. He has a full quest line that if you follow gets you an ending to the game. So it's a good guy to grab. Then you want to run over here, grab these homeward bones. So down there, see a dragon crashed in, and you can see a couple of crystal lizards, some items. So good area. We'll get over there in a bit. Head on back, and we're going to open up that gate that the dogs came through. As always with the Baymore, if you feel the need to have the shield out, take it out, but I like to two-hand it, like the two-handed moveset. It's really solid. Does a lot more damage too. You always get a damage bonus when you two-hand. Come through and kill this guy. Alright, light this bonfire and rest. Alright, once you've rested the bonfire, we are going to continue. So we got 2 guys coming through this door, so go ahead and take them out. 1 and ow, don't poke me. Alright, go ahead, hit this thing with your sword and knock it down, and you're going to want to roll through all this stuff and roll. You got this sneaky guy sitting up here waiting to ambush it. Go ahead and drop on down. I always feel like I miss an item right here, and it's always just the light. It always kills me. So first of all, go ahead, head outside. One-hand your weapon for this, and make sure you don't reach too far out. You want to just knock that down. Nice. Then you're going to have another spear guy over here. As you can see, when you only one-hand, you got to hit him twice. That's why I like to two-hand. Grab the repair powder. Head back on inside. Grab this item. Then we're going to want to drop attack this guy. Then we're going to have another one of these guys off to the right. And then we have one grabbing onto the wall right there. So just hit him as soon as he falls down. Nice. Little ambush. If you just run into the middle of the room without, paying attention, all 3 of those guys will just swarm you at the same time. Not a whole lot of fun. Get your firebombs ready. We're going to grab this. This is Loretta's bone, so that thing that Grey Rat sent us for. Now, I like to just free aim a firebomb. Those are explosive barrels, so we're going to want to hit that. So about like that should hit it. Boom. So those 3 are dead. You want to just casually walk on up, and more exploding barrels. That should do it. Oh, a little more. There we go. Alright. Then we got a big fatso. I don't like big fatso. So I'm going to kill some of these small guys. And big fatso is coming. I'm going to run away because I really don't like those enemies. She should chase you. If she doesn't, just go ahead and backtrack. Oh, actually, this guy's chasing us. That's very nice of him. Thank you. Okay. So she hits really hard. She'll smack you with her book in her offhand. That mace causes bleed, and she will sometimes chant and then burst into flames and try to hug you. Don't let her hug you. It hurts really bad. Oh God. I don't know why she's backing away. She's usually not a coward. Oh. Those things are bugs that chase you. Oh God. None of that. As you can see, you can backstab her, which is really the best way to handle her. And then charged heavy on the get up. Charged heavy is just the best thing to do when you knock an enemy down. And you. Alright. Grab all these items, including, most importantly, an Estus shard. You're going to want to run back here. Grab this item. One second. I'm looking at my notes to see which path that we're going to go ahead and use. Okay, so we're going to go left first. Ooh. Guy who died dropped something. Worker garb. Alright, dropping his clothes. At least it wasn't another pair of pants. Got a lot of pants so far in this playthrough, and that's just strange. Rarely happens for me. Drop attack this guy. Then that guy standing up there is going to want to come kill us, which is fair, honestly. In these games, you really are just kind of the villain, for being honest. We're not good people, and that's okay. So you got two guys that are waiting to ambush you. If you just went over to the left and went right inside, they would... Oh, boy. Stop that, you two. Oh, no. Oh, no. So be careful with those guys. Spacing's kind of your best friend. They overextend themselves when they attack. Gotta begin one of the many "oh no, I died" runs for my souls. The longer you play this game, the more used to you get to that, just because this game is so good at killing you. Now, one of the things you can do right here is just drop down and book it. Lets you skip that room full of nonsense. There are two enemies right here, though. Just take those guys out. And then we're back here. This is the guy that we drop attacked. Then the angry guy coming to kill us, which, as I said, is always fair in these games. Oh yeah, we will have our first NPC invasion coming up in just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and Ember. It's not really a dangerous part coming up. But I am going to try to kill these two again. Much better that time. So yeah, do that. Be aggressive. I have the tendency to be a little bit too passive, and that tends to get me killed. So don't do that. So you're going to want to go in this door. That's the way we want to progress. So right here, have a cage man. Those guys are incredibly vulnerable to a poke. They flail around. I don't like them. Just If you get nervous and you are scared of them, see, you can't lock onto these guys. But if you try to lock on, you will lock onto the ones that are alive. So you want to do that. Just attack here. The item will fall. Grab that. And then you want to go back up. And roll through those barrels. And drop down here. That is Estus Soup. Heals you. I always save it just in case I take damage ahead. I'll just run back and drink it. Heals you back to full health. And the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. So you can be a sun bro. That is the covenant of helping people out. So, you know, if you want to co-op, that is the covenant for you. So charged heavy with the Baymore will kill them in one shot just because they're so vulnerable to it. And then we got a red-eyed guy. I'm going to charged heavy as he approaches and into an R1. And he dies. Very good. Alright, charged heavy. And then, as you can see, you can lock onto this one too, so it's alive. Kill that one. So we're going to be kiting enemies up ahead back here. There's a fatty up there. She's going to throw the bleed bugs at us, and we don't like the bleed bugs. So we're just going to let these guys come up here and attack us. Ooh. I didn't mean for you to attack me effectively. Come on now. So there's going to be a room on our right here. And there's never anything in here, and it always upsets me. But you run down here, guy's going to burst through. Oof. Just kill him. And then another one of these guys is going to drop down. Grab your whip. And Hammer Boy came to the party. Hammer guy hits hard, but as you can see, poor defense. So we are just going to go to the next bonfire, and then we will kill Fatty in a minute. So we're going to want to run over here and grab this item. Then gonna run under where the fatty is standing, and immediately to the right you will see a crystal lizard right here. It drops a sharp gem for sharp infusions. Really great item. But first we are going to jump. Let us grab that item, rusted coin. Then we're going to roll down. And we're going to roll down again. We're going to rest at the bonfire. Oh, we are not going to rest at the bonfire. Oh, we can. Okay, cool. You want to try to rest at the bonfire, just replenish your Estus. And then as you walk up here, Hodrick should appear. You should get invaded by him. He's an NPC. He's not really, like, brutally tough, but he can be a little challenging, especially if you're super new at the game. He's really a good first NPC summon. You just want to guide him back away from that hulking monster. And you want to fight him kind of back here. I like to fight him on the bridge, just because he's not overly aggressive. As you can see with his shield up, that's a prime thing for stance. Ooh, but he used his own stance. It's the thing, these guys have all the abilities of regular player and an attempted AI. I always outspace his stance, so he does that, and then I hit him with a 1-2. Whenever he does that, I just swarm him. And then he can also Estus, which is what he's doing, and I am punishing his Estus use. No free heals here, sir. Oh, he's doing it again. I believe that increases his... Oh, he tried to parry me. He can parry you. If you were just spamming the same button, he'll get you. He can also drop a little healing thing. When he's in that, you just want to attack him aggressively. But yeah, drops a vertebral shackle, and he will refill your Estus. That's the cool thing about NPC invasions. Okay, so rest of the bonfire again. And that's going to be it for this episode. So we made it to Hodrick. So we'll just pick up from here with the next episode.